So with this video, I'm going to show you how to submit your data for your lab report. You've just completed the very first lab and you're ready to submit. So log into LabFlow and scroll down to the very first experiment we completed, which was the chemistry glassware and measurement experiment. You can scroll through all the videos you've already watched and the pre-lab quiz you've already taken and click on Data and Lab Submission. And you should come to this screen that looks something like this, which is where you're going to be submitting your data. I will show you first how to submit data if you collected the data in person, and then I will show you second how to submit your data if you missed lab or if this is a virtual experiment. So if you were in lab on Wednesday, collected the data, and you're ready to submit your data, for the very first question here, are you completing this experiment online? The answer is no, you are not. You completed the experiment in lab. So no, we're not completing this online. Then I'll click next, and it'll start to give me pop-up blocks for me to fill in the data that I did collect in lab. Measurements with a graduated cylinder, enter the mass of a clean, dry 10 milliliter graduated cylinder. Let's say it weighed this much. Next. I'll click next. I'll wait for it to ask me the next question, which should be the mass of the empty cylinder with the 10 milliliters of my unknown liquid, my trial one. What was that combined mass? Something like this, so on and so forth. So you'll fill in your lab report like this, okay? I'm going to reset the attempt now and show you how to fill out these lab reports if A, you were not in lab for an excused absence on Wednesday, or B, if this is a Friday virtual lab, the weekend virtual lab. So are you completing this experiment online? Yes, you are. You did not collect the data in person, so select yes, hit next. It'll pop up and ask you to request the provisional data set. That would be the virtual data set, and you'll confirm that that is what you're requesting. And now you can see here that all the red numbers are the fake virtual data from your experiment, quote unquote, that you need to analyze. So make sure you read through all of this very carefully and slowly, and maybe have your lab report protocol next to you to follow along and see what all these numbers are. So here is the enter the mass of a clean, dry, graduated cylinder. There's the generated mass number for you to analyze, so on and so forth. So make sure you fill out all the data completely. You'll need to calculate the densities, calculate an average, calculate the densities of water from the burette, and then come up with percent errors. And at the very end, there was the option to upload your notebook pages. Well, you didn't complete the lab, so you have nothing to upload down here. And then you just submit. And that is how you will complete your online lab reports.